Ever want to do is put your child in a situation where they feel abandoned and they feel unheard. A lot of families who have been in transition, whether they're separated, getting a divorce, and some parents have even remarried. Yes. If you are interested in learning some quick tips from me on how to help your child transition well, stay tuned. I guess that's So I want to read a quote from my book, Dear Parents, Here's Your Guide to Raising Emotionally Healthy and Happy Children. You can find this on Barnes & Nobles online, Amazon. It's $11.99, and I think this is a good resource. It's an easy read. So the quote that I want to read to you and what I want to talk to you about is a quote on page 16. It says, your child's mental wellness is at its best when you work together as a team. People who are planning to separate or who are already divorced, even if you've already remarried, there is an opportunity for you to work together, especially for your children. Just because you are divorced or no longer together doesn't mean that they're not your children together. And it's very difficult for children to sometimes accept the fact that their parents are no longer together. And for some kids, that impacts their mental health, and it also impacts their behavior. So if you and your spouse or ex-spouse are thinking about getting a divorce or thinking about getting remarried, what I suggest is for you to, one, talk to your kids about it. It doesn't matter if your child is 4 or 14 years old. You can have a conversation with them that is developmentally appropriate, and they deserve for you to have a conversation. I do not recommend just getting a divorce, not having that conversation with them, and then remarrying almost immediately after. That's too much in a short time period without any warnings or conversation. And you're not having a conversation with your child to get permission. You're having a conversation with your child because you care about them, you care about their feelings, and you want them to also be included in this process. What you don't ever want to do is put your child in a situation where they feel abandoned and they feel unheard or rejected. And not having a conversation with them about no longer being with their other parent and then remarrying possibly someone else would be an easy way for them to feel those things. Another thing is, you would want to try to have this conversation with your spouse or ex-spouse. If that's not possible because you two are trying to work out, just communication that is a little bit more friendly for the kids, then it may be best to do it at separate times and to just communicate with each other about what you shared and what questions they had. In most cases, custody is going to be a concern. What's going to happen is, unless there's a significant issue that will prevent one parent from having some form of custody, both mom and dad, or mom and mom, or dad and dad, however your family structure is, you both will get some form of custody. I recommend hiring a therapist, a licensed therapist, specifically maybe a family counselor, who can help you all, give you tools for communicating in a way that's going to be so helpful for the family and so helpful for the kids. And what you don't want the courts to do is just see how dysfunctional communication is, because then you're going to leave it up to them to decide where your kids go and for how long, right? And you don't want that. The next thing you want to do overall is to continue to check in with your child. I mean, if you tell them on a Tuesday that mom and dad or your parents are getting a divorce, we're no longer going to be living with each other, don't expect for them that next Tuesday to feel better. My next tip is to put them into some type of therapy or counseling to help them process the divorce. Some kids are torn up about their parents not being together. They can't imagine or fathom not having mom in the house or dad in the house anymore. But having therapy will better help them understand and process their feelings. The next thing is continue to listen to your child, right? Be present with them, be there for them as you continue to check in with them, make time for them, especially if you're planning to remarry, because what you don't want to happen is for them to feel like you've moved on and they are no longer important. Be gentle with them, be kind, show interest when they come to you about things, even if it's concerning what's going on with the other parent, right? Because they're kids and this is what they do. And as long as you continue to show them love and support, they will thrive and you will see that. If you have any questions, or my information is in my bio, please like my page. Please like this video. If you have any questions, please make a comment on this video. Share this video with someone who you think will be able to receive something from it. I'm so happy to answer any questions that you may have. So until next time, parents, thank you so much. Have a great day.